of you. As you all know, we are celebrating the 150th birth anniversary of Mahatma Gandhi, and this year's anniversary is going to be a special event because it is a landmark, and it is 150th birth anniversary. So we are going to celebrate this anniversary with a number of activities spreading over 2 years.
Thank you for your introductions, but non-violence not connected also with the political. He's a main point in the philosophy of Gandhi. Let our say that Mahatma Gandhi not academic philosopher, and he himself described himself, I am not original thinker. But when we read what he write and what he believe, we could say he is already a good philosopher because he focused on a human being. He tried to discover his nature and his connections with other people in society. He tried to put another or a new definition what the meaning of religions, how to be the man is religious man, how to make connections with other people in a society. And in the end, he tried to use non-violence in a political, or to use satyagraha as a defense from the colonials.
My solace is that Gandhi does not only belong to India, but he belongs to all of humanity. When I speak of Mahatma Gandhi, I speak of one of my 5 heroes of the 20th century. They are Gandhi, Albert Schweitzer, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., Nelson Mandela, and Mother Teresa. Among these 5 great names, Mahatma Gandhi is the only one who was not awarded a Nobel Prize. Is this a flaw in Gandhi's CV, or is it rather a flaw in the Nobel institution? Revising the list of Nobel laureates, one is appalled by the presence of names such as Henry Kissinger, who saturated North Vietnam with bombs, and Theodore Roosevelt, who said, if I were to choose between milk and honey and between fire and iron, I will choose fire and iron. And he was one of the major advocates for the United States to enter World War I. Remember also that Nobel in Literature was awarded to Winston Churchill and not to Leo Tolstoy.
I spoke on the 2nd of October at the Indian Embassy invitation on Mahatma Gandhi. The 2nd of October is the Universal Day of Non-Violence. So we are celebrating the principles and soul of Gandhi all over the world. And on the 2nd of October, the world community decided to dedicate this day for the memory of Mahatma Gandhi.
I was very, very impressed. I mean, I have lived in India for a good number of years, and I keep listening to different vantage points, very interesting, very exciting, and very touching from how we Egyptians see Mahatma Gandhi. But it does seem that I will be the diplomat and politician in this sitting, so I try to give you an insight really of a little bit of a history about Mahatma Gandhi that might not be quite obvious for all of us.
Distinguished Ambassadors, Dr. Hala, thank you so much for your presence here. We are honored. Your insights have dwelt on various facets of Mahatma Gandhi's life and philosophy. I'll just share some random thoughts which come to my mind. I think situated in the Indian context, one thing which is extremely striking about Mahatma Gandhi is that after his return from South Africa, the nature of the Indian freedom struggle changed completely. It became truly a mass movement. Now, alongside that, Dr. Hala referred about Satyagraha, Ahimsa, non-violence. Alongside that, the mass movement could only be sustained in a country as divided as India if it was accompanied by social reform. And this was partly social reform, partly religious reform, but reform of the society that then had to go along if this movement was to remain a mass movement. And finally, when it culminates in the independence in 1947, a big question before the fathers of the Constitution was that how do you politically empower a country that was predominantly illiterate.
إن الروح الهندية والقومية بتحرك الشعوب، وإن دايما بين الديانات السماوية والديانات الأرضية قاسم مشترك، وبين الشعوب في قواسم مشتركة وأهداف وغايات ومقاصد لازم الكل يتحرك عليها.
And thank you for all of you to being here and to listen to this talk. Thank you very much.